people are here. Let's see, are the people in the right spots? It doesn't look like it. Something's broke.
Something's fucky.
So, I'm going to go to studio mode so that I can start working on it. And then we're going to go around the table and let everybody introduce themselves while I fix everything. Right now, the only person that they can see properly is apparently Norv. So let's start with Norv. How are you doing today, Norv?
All right. How you doing? Good?
I'm not doing too bad.
How's everybody out there?
If you can hear me, I'm good.
Right? I heard you. So, yeah, I'm good. Looking forward to playing tonight.
That looks maybe? Hold on.
There's Tyler's forehead.
No, there should be the rest of me. I can see my whole head.
It is his whole head. There's
Okay.
a problem with the way that this is all chopped up for some reason.
It is the forehead
that is
firmament.
The part, yeah, that is the part that I need to fix. No,
Am I in?
Just sit properly.
The whole cosmos is inside that giant dome.
Am I in frame now?
It's like we're playing with Doogie Howser.
Quit moving. It's making. What happened there? It's very interesting.
Looks like you suffered a little bit of stupefaction.
Are we live?
Yes.
Yes, we are live. I was. There we go. That fixed that one. How to fix this?
Well then.
What happened?
No, they're not going to stick. Damn it. Damn it! I said damn it.
Damn it. I
Tom,
said,
you're muted.
Nobody saw it. No, I'm not.
Nobody didn't see your mouth snot move. Okay, brother?
See if you can
All
guess what
So
I am
after-
right now.
After Norv, we have Morgrimmon. Would you like to say Morgrimmon? Would you like to say hi, Morgrimmon? Please, while I finish fixing this.
I feel that there have been strange portents I have failed to understand. I've taken my eye off the stars and spent far too much time in the cold, clammy corridors of this city's shitter.
Yeah, the sewers have kind of been a place where you guys have hung out quite a bit. Next, we're going to have Tarek. Can you say hello, Tarek?
I can say hello, Tarek. Hello, Tarek.
Who's asking?
Yeah, I'm Tarek. We're not like we're like definitely fucked, but we're not like proper fucked.
Not yet. Not
No.
yet. We still
There's
have more
still
mistakes
kind of
to
show.
make before we get that far.
Right.
I mean, it's probably coming, but
It's definitely not great, but it's exciting, so hey, right?
all right. I think we got everything.
Life's got to be hard one way or the other, right? You choose your hard, brother. Anyways, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we got everything technically fixed. It looks like I have everybody in frames now, all that wonderful stuff. So the next thing is let's recap what happened last week. So last week, you guys had escaped, or 2 weeks ago rather, had escaped, gotten back to Warehouse 88, where you spoke with Strix about what you guys had found while inside and underneath the cube. One of the things that you guys discussed doing was finishing the arc light, the experiment that Strix had been working on. However, the silica that he had ordered from Raja Azir to make the crystal required to do that was on the boat that was blowing up in the harbor. So, after some discussion, Norv remembered that his mother had a very large collection of Raja Azir crystal back at the Norval home, Norval Waters home, someplace Norv hasn't had to try to sneak into since he was in his teens. So you guys decided that you guys would figure out a way to sneak into the home of the Waters family as right now, from the last paper you guys had seen, you guys are pretty much wanted. The Arcana Troll as well as the local city guard are looking for you based off of information that they had received after the fight with Arcana Troll at the Oratorium at the Temple of Aura, where you guys saved Brother Billy Caldwell, and Orv's mom got you guys out of a tight spot with some of the magical trinkets that apparently were adorned
We
upon her.
we fight Arcana Troll every time we find him.
Pretty much. This time though, they have names. They have suspects. They have people who they want to talk to. Because while you guys were not part of the Arcana Troll system, both Brother Billy as well as Mrs. Waters or Miss Waters were both part of the Arcana Troll systems and had pendants that could be traced, etc., through them. So, you guys decided that you were going to sneak into the Waters house. We didn't come up with a specific plan on that yet. The last thing that was recommended by Strix himself was, again, going through the sewers, because the streets right now are being 100%. You can't get more than 50, 60 feet down a street in deep water without running into a Arcana Troll golem or guard, as most of the city is currently in lockdown.
I'm really starting to like the sewer, though. You know, been kind of comfy down there. It's kind of like our own private clubhouse underneath the city.
Well, and it's, the more you know about a thing, the less scary it is, right?
Right? Yeah.
So.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of sewer work, right?
Yeah,
Anybody?
no.
Oh, hell no. No, this is just because you've gotten used to the smell and you don't see other people down there. It's their environment.
Do you have a different idea, Moonhaven?
I see fire. See it too?
No. What are you talking about?
And he produces a small cup of herbal tea. Be careful. And down here too much, I feel like a flower that would wilt for lack of sunshine. Only 'tis the moon I see.
Thought you liked mushrooms, Mayor.
I like to eat them in the sun. I imagine it's stranger for them.
You're on mute, Kev.
So most of this conversation was the next morning after you guys had gotten some sleep, a little bit of a rest. Norv, your exhaustion was still sticking around. However, Strix brought you a cup of coffee that would have peeled paint off of a wall, and we'll wipe that point of exhaustion off of you.
Thanks, Strix.
Yeah. It works the next day. It could be worse, but it'll get you through today.
All right. Yeah, I'll take it.
So the concern is we're like blocks. We're in like a different section of the city than where Norv's mom's house is. And so we would have to travel like multiple city blocks above ground in order to get there. And so I know how much we hate the sewer and how much history we got, but it's the best worst idea. You know what I mean?
As a player, I'm totally cool with it. As a character, I just think it's more fun. Because Moonhaven's getting kind of bugged out. He's unlocked a new thing that has to do with seeing signs and portents, and he's starting to see the future, and it's scary.
It's really bright. He's got to wear shades.
No, that's
if only.
So, on the map, let's do a little bit of cleanup here.
Gotta wear yellow
myself.
smiley face contacts that say "Don't panic."
Must be nice.
So, from the map, you guys would have to go from here to there.
Just 500 feet on the map as the crow flies, but I don't
Well-
think that really. As the rat swims.
From where you guys are going, though, halfway through that, in this location here, that's the oratorium. You guys are already very, very well aware of what that little sewer area looks like, because you guys took the sewers back from the shed behind the oratorium, so it shouldn't be that difficult for you guys to get through. Quince comes in the room. Hey, did you guys ever talk to Artemis? He could probably tell you most of the ways through the sewers. You know what? Let me see if I can get to Artemis, and we'll see if we can't get you guys some maps, make this a little bit easier for you.
Hey, that would be great, man. It's like, once you're down there, they'll kind of start to look the same, all those turns and stuff.
Oh, Tarek, I want to let you know, I tried to grab a newspaper this morning. No papers. They didn't print any today for some reason. Nobody's even seen Travis.
It's going to get worse.
Huh. Either they took him, who took him, right? He got took, but he pissed everybody. He's got like everybody pissed at him, so it's just like, okay, well, I'll worry about that later. Worry about that later. Let's worry about getting that silica so we can hopefully blow up some vampires.
Yeah.
Oh, Norvy dear, I bet you anything. If you go into the dining room, the big punch bowl, and the large flower vase in my room, that'll be plenty of crystal, and then we can keep all of the holiday ornaments without touching any of those. Okay, honey?
Sure. Yeah. Sounds good, Ma.
Perfect. So
Yep.
a little bit of time passes. Strix get you guys some food together, things of that nature. It's a little bit after noon, and that's when Quince comes by. Yeah, so I went down and talked to Artemis. He said they're supposed to be cleaning that section anyway, so our conatrol guards should be clear. But he said to make sure that you guys have a way to breathe. The mist that they use to clean the walls is a little bit caustic on the lungs. And you guys remember your first time you went down in the sewers, and it was filled with a thick green mist that burned and was worse when you got out and you got a fresh breath of fresh oxygen into your lungs.
Right. We need like an antitoxin to go down in there or something. Right?
Oh. Wait, hold on one second. I think I got something for you. And Strix comes back with a couple of... they look like just regular bandanas. These should work. These should work. They're made from the finest silk. If you dip them in water and put them over your mouth, it should work enough to get you guys all the way there.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
You've been too kind. Thank you.
With
Yeah,
that,
you're a good friend, man. You're really helping us out.
well, you guys are helping the entire city. I did my
That's
best
also
I
true.
could when I was younger, but, adventuring's a young man's game.
Amen.
And with that, the door on the side of Strix's office opens, and you guys see a ladder heading down a manhole into the sewer below.
Well, I guess I'll do the honors, and I'll tie this. I'll waterboard myself with this bandana, and
Yeah, I'll get the pitcher and hold him. Okay, there you go.
It's Halloween episode for you. You scared yet?
Wait, before you go.
Yes, Moonhaven.
Guidance. Careful.
As you head down Tarek, you can see the same green mist that you had seen before, but this time the silk seems to catch whatever it is that is in the air. You feel fine. You don't feel that burning in your chest or that foul taste, almost like sulfur burning in your mouth. That doesn't seem to make its way through. Morgrim and Norv, you guys follow down and get your bearings and head off through the sewer.
Don't want to see any more bearings.
Yeah.
I'm
But
good with bearings.
you can get
For
all
real.
of your bearings. Let's try this. Let's try one of these.
Let's try it, shall we?
Silver
Your shadows are
eyes.
really sharp.
These are some beautiful shadows. Sexy, sexy shadows.
Can't wait to
This is a
cast
cool
spell.
theme. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Did you make your roll yet, Morg? Morgan?
Oh, I was looking at the map,
Oh crap!
thinking of all the parts of the city that we've been under the streets of.
Reminiscing.
Like we work for Con Ed. Okay.
As you guys start heading your way towards the oratorium in the area that you know, you guys quickly pick up and hear that it seems like some Arcana Troll golems may be located near where you guys entered underneath the oratorium. You're able to sneak up a pipe a little bit further to the north, but still stay on path to make your way to the Waters residence.
Is the hole even up where those Arcana Troll guys, even that's filled with gas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pretty much the entire section of. Let's bring up.
And that's to keep
Let's bring up
riffraff
the
out.
neighborhoods. Pretty much everything in the ink pot is currently filled with that mist. And it's not to keep riffraff out. It's what Artemis and the Sanitation Guild, they run through certain sections to help kill off anything that could possibly be infesting the sewer system or causing sickness amongst the people. So they send down a very caustic gas that slowly eats away at anything that may be in the sewer, including fellow adventurers.
So are we like covered in this shit yet? Is like my skin burning? Is like the tips of my ears burning yet?
No,
scalp
it doesn't
burning?
seem to be really affecting your skin and scalp or any of your body parts like that. It seemed to more bother the mucous membranes.
Got it.
From when he explained earlier about the masks, he said, as long as you wash it up, it's a buildup of it, and it's an over time thing. But in the mucous membranes and in your chest, it tends to burn faster.
Got it.
And you guys make it to the Waters basement, or wine basement. A small 30 by 30 foot room filled with, well, actually, I guess it's relatively large. It's not the largest wine cellar you've ever seen before, though. An inn's wine cellar is much larger than this. But for a family wine cellar, it's quite large.
That's
And-
good stuff there.
Do
Yeah,
they
Tarek,
know-
grab one off the third shelf there. Third one up from the bottom. Over there.
What's this one here with the mushroom growing out of the cork?
Oh yeah, grab that one too. Grab that
I gently take that one and eat the mushroom.
one. Make a saving throw. No.
No shit.
So you guys make your way over to the ladder and up into the kitchen of the Waters Villa.
Well, is there like do we hear footprints above before we just climb
You
up any
do
ladder?
not hear.
Because Tarek knows that our control knows that Mama Waters is with us, and they don't like us.
Yeah, so
anymore.
Norv just has like this oh shit moment for just a second there because you're like, wait a minute. Right. Because he's just like, I'm at home, right? So like I'm totally comfortable. Like we just walked in, I'm like, oh, I'm at my house. But you just reminded me that like we're like totally on the lam and like they could be spying on us in my own house. So now he's all freaked out.
You don't hear any noises coming from above. You do, like I said, it's a 30 by 30 foot section.
Got
so
it.
it's really not much larger than the size of the kitchen itself. The house itself is actually laid out much larger. This 30 foot by 30 foot section covers what is the bathroom or one of the bathrooms, as well as one of the bathrooms, as well as the kitchen.
Okay. Yeah, I would not have forgiven myself if I didn't ask the question. And we just go right up and there's robots. There's ball bearings just on the floor up there. Like, oops.
In the map, a lot of the doors look and appear to be open, but they are actually closed. You guys are going to have to come and open them. Okay? For some reason, when I mapped it, I accidentally opened up all the doors, and then when I exported it, things are a little funky. So ignore the open doors. You actually have to open.
It's cool.
I
have an imagination. I can throw a layer of stupidity on top of this. How many layers do you need?
Just
I
tell.
cannot suspend anymore.
Yeah, just tell Norv that there's a kata behind the doors, and he'll take care of it.
To the southeast, in this direction. Oops, let me get back here. That right there is a door that goes directly to the dining room. The door just to the north of you, Morgrimmon, heads into the main hall with Norv's room across the hall. And then there's a small study, the main living room, and Norv's mother's room, which is to the far east.
Well, Norv says, come on, let's go get the punch bowl first.
Yep, I'm going to follow Norv. I'm gonna... Yeah, I can only move 25 feet.
So, yeah, I'm going to be moving exaggerated tiptoe. Like, let's just assume I'm making a stealth roll if one's needed.
I mean, do you know which boards squeak?
I've snuck in here a few nights.
There you go. There you go.
I guarantee you, Norv is like, no, watch that one right there. He knows exactly how to pop the lock on the liquor cabinet to get the punch bowl out. He's known that since he was about 13, 14 years old.
That's the reason why everybody was hanging out at my house.
As you were pouring the peach schnapps into the punch. It was an after CYO church group mixer.
Let me get
You're the devil. I take up tactical position, and I'm only moving 25 feet, so Tarek doesn't feel bad.
That one.
Yeah, I have half a selfish plan here.
Nice dice there, Morgrimmon.
Walking up into the main portion of the dining room, Morgrimmon, you make out that there's a fire almost directly northeast of you. Let me draw this on the map. It's way out there. It's off in the distance. it is coming from a fireplace that is in Norv's main living room. A small fire is currently going in the living room.
Why is there a fire going on in my house? Nobody's
You're
home.
on mute,
You're
Tom.
muted. You're being real quiet, Morgan, and nobody can hear you.
Perfect. I told you I saw fire. And he just
Good. That's spooky, dude.
he just goes kitty catatonic.
Kitty catatonic.
I'm gonna move in here as well.
And as
So
you
this
walk
is-
in, Tarek, you can see that light also coming from the northeast. That Morgrim and Norv are kind of crouched down trying to see into the living room. The main cabinet that your mother keeps all of her wonderful crystals right there on the southern wall, Norv. Yep, exactly where you're heading.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep my eye on that fire. Basically, I want to have the situational awareness that if anything crosses through there, if anything's moving, that I'll see that. But I am also staring into the flames.
Is this a ready action?
Readying in action to stare into the flames.
Readying in action to say we've got company, or to just start vaporizing things with guiding bolt.
Norv, you go in and you go to pull out the crystal bowl. It is probably about 3.5 feet across. I mean,
that's big as hell.
it weighs like 35 pounds.
We're gonna have
I
to
mean-
get those Christmas ornaments, man.
You can always, you could always break it. I mean, they're going to destroy it anyways. Break it up into chunks, throw it in a bag.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you have to get
Well, you-
50
well, you know what?
kilos regardless of what
right.
it comes from.
And
Yeah.
you know what? I was gonna. You know what? I'll go look for a pillowcase in your mother's room. I'll be right back. Don't follow me.
Hey, while you're in there, grab the vase, because that's the
Okay,
other piece that we
good.
need.
Thanks. That's what I'm gonna be looking for.
I
If
am
I
holding
That's
back
just so
so
yeah.
much.
Yep. I realized what I did. I realized what it sounds like I'm doing, but
Mhm.
but believe me, I am not. I am gonna try stealing from your mother though.
Are you
So-
now, or have you ever attended a bardic college?
Tarek, in order to get to his mother's
True.
room, you have to go out the main archway of the dining room here and down the hall to the east about 55 feet where the main double doors into Norv's mother's bedroom are.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna bring the punch bowl over to where we came in, and set it down over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start writing the second stanza to Norville's mom has got it going on.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear the whole thing.
There we go. Perfect. Ooh,
Beautiful.
not good. Yep, not good. Not great. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I want to try to sneak out there. I guess
Okay, start moving.
25. Here, this is a double move to there.
We're not in initiative, so he'll tell you to stop and roll initiative.
Yeah, I'll tell you to stop if you gotta stop.
All right. I
Just
wanna
move
get,
it. Just move with small chunks at a time.
Yep. I
That's
want
a
to get
good
to.
chunk.
I want to get to there, and then I want to see what I see.
Let's show everybody at home what our friend Tarek can see. So
I don't
Tarek can
like
see.
that.
Now I'm gonna resist the temptation to look at the stream, because now
I
shit.
don't like
one of these friends.
that at all. And so I can see the light coming from this room right here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well. And I can see Moonhaven. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna look to Moonhaven, and I'm gonna point I'm gonna point to Norb's mom's room, and then I'm gonna start moving again. I'm gonna move to here. And then is this door open right here?
Yes, it's another large archway.
Okay, I will roll that stealth roll. That's a little bit better.
Did I send you another stealth roll? That wasn't supposed to be stealth.
You did send me another stealth roll. Would you like me to wait?
I'm so silly.
I'm sneaky as I'm doing nice. Real nice.
All right. Where's the
Looking.
dice incinerator?
The
Is it
dice
here?
incinerator is gone because it doesn't work
Yeah.
now that we got these super fancy dice packs. The dice incinerator doesn't work anymore. We're hoping for an update for that. It'd be pretty awesome if they did it, but I like shiny dice. But I like shiny dice.
Darn.
Shiny dice.
Okay. I don't hear any shenanigans going on in Norb's mom's room right now.
No, you do not hear any shenanigans going on in more.
Well, you know, shenanigans is a catch-all term, right? It's for it's for the unexpected.
Phrasing.
Everything's for the unexpected.
Oh, we're not doing that? Okay.
Catch-all?
Always expect the unexpected.
I leave it to the men. Yep.
Don't
stay hydrated. Use protection.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't think any. So I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna go into Norb's mom's room.
That's not mom's room. That's the that's the
crocodile pit.
No, that's the main living room.
All right. Well, then cancel that move.
I definitely will. His mom's room. Whoa.
I don't want to be in there. His mom's in this one way down here.
Down there. Well, his mom's not in there.
Well,
his mom's back at Strix's. Well,
his mom's
his mother's hanging out at Strix's house.
All right,
this is a nice place.
So I'm gonna move to here, and then I just want to peek. I just want to peek in and then peek back. Okay, Mr. DM. Please and thank you. And then I'm gonna peek.
And I'm gonna give you one of these.
I haven't seen like a dude in a tuxedo going down and a guy in a dog costume yet or anything like that.
No, you have not.
Okay, good.
Have you always been the caretaker?
I haven't seen any pictures on the wall yet.
Okay, all right.
Peeking in, you don't see anything odd in his mother's room.
Not like there's no spooky boogans, no Arcana Troll robots, no. There's no red flashing lights that say Doom or anything like that.
Tuxedos.
Not that you can see.
Yeah.
However, you do think that you make out a very large crystal vase sitting over on this bookshelf in her room.
Okay. I would like to enter Norv's mom's room one more time. And so I want to go to the bed, and I'm going to get a pillowcase.
I was
walking into Norv's mom's room.
Tablecloth.
Send you a picture of Norv's mom's room. And then I'm going to show everybody at home Norv's mom's room real quick.
Welcome to D&D Cribs. This is where the magic happens.
Whoa.
That's Norv's mom's room for everybody at home who wanted to see that.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, nothing. You're not in Norv's mom room.
I'm sorry. We got the shared vision on there. I was seeing reflected in his Tarek Silver eyes.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get real. Hold on. Can you guys see it? No, just kidding.
See what? The frickin' bondage rack? Your mom's a freak, dog.
Hey, well, I'm not here to
and I'm not
shame.
here to judge.
I'm
not at all.
Shame. I'm here to steal a pillowcase, a vase.
Hey, we keep things positive around here. Okay?
And then any jewelry that's worth money, because Tarek's poor and he might need some gold for some spell components later.
Yeah. So there's some really nice silk pillowcases that you're able to grab. Definitely will be strong enough to break the crystal in, etc.
Okay.
And you grab all of them. I'm
gonna go through the top drawer of her boudoir.
of her boudoir.
You're looting my mom's room. It's crazy.
It's not.
And-
It's not. I'm gonna. If I use it, if I use it, it's because I needed to, and if I don't, I'll return it.
You find a couple nice sets of platinum chains. His
Okay.
mother mostly wears silver and platinum, a little bit of gold in there as well as a nice pair of gold and silk manacles. But you know,
Nope. Not touching.
they're
those.
wrapped in silk as well.
Nope. Not touching those. That's good. That's. I'm good. No. So I just want basically I don't have like Tarek. You know, last session our cleric was down quite a bit, right? Like he was dead quite a bit, right? And so you know,
Those
Spent most of the
manacles,
night dead.
those manacles could be the difference between life or death when it comes to spell components.
well, so like that's the thing, right? Like Tarek needs exactly
Last thing I remember is being hit on the head. I wake up, I'm manacled.
he needs
Exactly.
300 gold pieces to cast Revivify if he has to, right?
You know,
Those
there's a lot of verbal, somatic, and material components going on there.
Those
Most
manacles
interested
are
in the
worth.
somatics.
Yeah, those manacles are probably like 50 pieces, 50 gold pieces, easy.
Show was there.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it because I need, you know, because again, if Tarek needs to cast Revivify, it's to revive Norv. You know what I mean? Like that's like right. So to me, it's not. I'm not stealing from Norv's mom. I'm enabling her son to live. Okay, right? Okay, right? Or at least that's the, you know.
Volcano those.
Jesus Christ, Tarek. You're a fucking failure.
Oh no! Whatever you just found, it made a lot of noise.
I need
Was it in a
a
drawer? Did it
perception
have-
check from you, Morgerman.
I know. I don't want to make it. Oh, okay. 23. Yes.
You hear the sounds of the pieces of jewelry and things of that nature being scooped out of the drawers and off the top of the desk and landing with a thunk on the floor as Tarek is dumping them into the extra pillowcase, because you only need one for the crystal. They're of good quality. As he is tossing Norval's mom's room, you can hear all this stuff getting shuffled around in there.
Keep it down.
Okay.
I whisper up the hallway.
And
Can I like send that to him?
Or are you using a sense spell, or did you whisper it up the hallway?
Oh, I just whispered it up the hallway. I'm just hoping he heard it, because maybe he doesn't know how freaking loud. Oh,
Evil laughter.
shit.
A laughter comes from the living room. Gather your things. We have something we need to discuss.
do I hear that?
Oh, yes. It echoes throughout the house. Even Norv hears it back in the dining room as he walks in, looking at Morgrim and like, what the fuck just happened?
You're not alone.
No, you're not.
Barely speaking above a whisper. He can really hear well.
Miss Waters paid for a premium package, which sometimes we provide very personal services for.
I'm not interested in the personal package. I'm stalling. I'm just trying to...
Your presence has been requested. I have the fire ready for you.
I'll
And you see
go.
Tarek come out of Mama Waters' room. And as you come around the corner, a pale elf in a dark black leather trench coat black hair slicked back, his hands clasped in front of him as he rubs them back and forth.
Hey, Moonhaven, this guy's trying to steal your
We've
look.
been waiting for you. You guys have given us quite a bit of, how should we say, consternation. And as he says that, he turns his head to the right and follows along the wall. And Moonhaven, as you break the entrance way into the living room, his eyes are already on you, as if he can see you on the other side of the wall. Mr. Waters, we request your presence as well.
Do I? I'm sorry. Hold on.
No, you
Do I
don't have to apologize. You do not recognize the voice. Morgrim, as you come around the corner, you immediately recognize who this is. This is Dolly Folletto. He is the head of Arcanatrol.
We should just... This is the player speaking. If this was a table, I would wait till the DM was distracted. It would probably be Eric distracting. And I would lean over to Tyler and say, I say we just vaporize him. Just open up and fucking zot everything we got. Hit it while it's hot. Or fucking die on the spot.
Yeah, that's die on the spot is the important part there, I think, Tom.
Well, if we can avoid that last step as long as possible, the narrative may change. No, we're hosed. I just
you were trying to move up there, correct, Norv? And kept getting stuck on the door, I think. Maybe.
This house was getting stuck. Got another motherfucker making noise. Motherfucker who can hear whispers. Probably walk on ceilings.
You may have to.
Norv, is that where you were trying to move to? Did you get stuck on the wall? Because I thought I okayed
did.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I got stuck on the door.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and then
you do not.
Finally calm down.
You do not recognize.
Or not.
You do not recognize the voice, but as you get to where you are, you do see Morgrimmon standing, his head cocked, slightly maybe quizzical, trying to calculate whatever is in front of him.
Probably also noticed from having seen him do it a dozen times that his hands are starting to shape into the caliper shape before he begins to go all glowy.
You and your friends, you have been quite the handful. Best laid plans. I'm afraid, though, that at this point, we are quite done with playing games with you. Before you click OK on this...
Wisdom save!
Before you click to roll on this, hold down the old fancy Alt key for me, and then click roll.
Okay.
Why?
It puts it at advantage. Or disadvantage.
I don't want to do it at disadvantage.
Right?
Yeah, do I have...
Do I have to?
Do you have anything that affects anything that would be a wisdom save that would otherwise do something that I'm not aware of?
Let me... I don't know.
Inspiration? Inspiration to spend? That's what I was thinking.
Something? Anything?
You could roll it at regular vantage then if you wish.
At regular, to just roll it. If I
just
spend
roll it.
inspiration. Okay. I'm trying not to be on double secret probation. It's my senior year in the storyline. I'm hoping to graduate. I think I've got enough credits. It's a big campus. Gee, this whole thing might just be one weird kid's mushroom trip at college one year. He just eats a pillowcase full of mushrooms, and this is how it ends.
I know I have like some shit. I know I have some shit that's like...
Don't roll with the DM's request if you don't want to.
No, it's not that esoteric.
I'm rolling.
Just roll it. Let's keep going.
All right, okay, I'm rolling.
You got nothing, man, unless you want to spend like a luck point or something.
No.
Don't worry. just relax. And as he says that, a pain begins to well up behind all of your eyes. And there's a flash of brightness, and you see everything fuzz for a second. And then there's another flash of brightness, which is then followed by complete blackness.
Oh, that bastard.
You guys think you can hear Norv maybe further away in the darkness? If you go to call out, the others hear the echoes as if you're down a hall, maybe.
Huh.
And that's where we're going to take our first break for the evening.
Cool.
We're going to come to in
okay.
just about 5 to 10 minutes. we go. And we are live. Welcome back, everybody. We went unconscious, went to a break, and now, as the party begins to feel the ground solidify underneath them, they feel cold, damp wood. Stone architecture makes up the walls behind them that they are leaning back against with their heads in the corner. A small stone curved wall in front of them. Looking out, they see light sources of multiple colors and many windows along the walls. The windows themselves, a slight pink hue dances through and across the floor. I'm going to send out a couple of perception checks here. See what we can, let's see what we can see. And I am going to
I've been talking to
move
myself.
around this guy right here for everybody at home so that they can see exactly what is going on. All right, that is our camera guy. Party can't see everything that's going on, but you guys can see with the camera guy. We moved him around a little bit. We saw where some people are in the party. Let's check out.
Is this like
Morgan.
is this like a weird dungeon, or is this like a weird, like, everything's made out of stone?
No, the floor is wood. The walls that you can see from here are made from stone. The far off walls with the archways are made of stone.
Okay.
The floor is
More
damp
grim.
wood.
More grim.
Yeah.
As you try to focus out and look further into the room, you're able to make out a couple of humanoid shapes, creatures that are... Whoops, I did not mean to grab both of you. Get back in there. That are the humanoid husks that look almost like they're made of ash or sand. They don't seem to be moving or reacting to anything. The pink hues, you notice, seem to appear from cherry blossom trees outside of the window as the sunlight comes through them. At this point, I am going to ask you guys to roll initiative. No, we are not in combat, but since we're not together, I want to make sure that everybody is moving in a proper turn order style here.
So that the turns are equitable.
All right.
I should
Pretty good.
I should probably roll my new jazz.
Okay, roll your new jazz. For
We
me.
are racing for last.
And would you like to explain your new jazz to the party at home?
So I now have access to a cosmic omen, and whenever I finish a long rest, I can consult my star map, and I've been doing the calculations. I've done the arithmetic involved, and it is rather involved, but there's a celestial body hurtling towards us at, well, I believe incredible speed, maybe counter-pulling elements here to the surface. It's bigger than us. So he's gotten a little weird lately, but I get to roll a d20. And if it's an even number, then whenever a creature I can see within 30 feet is about to make an attack roll, I can use my reaction to add to a friend or subtract from an enemy.
Cool.
But I have to do it as kind of like an interrupt. So it's a little weird.
Do you have a handy dandy sound drop that you could use for it? Like your bass drop? Do you have that anywhere queued up?
Oh, bass drop. I don't know about that. What do I got?
Just
You
start
got
throwing.
something.
Just throw your power tools in a trash can and hold it up to the mic.
Didn't you have like an initiative drop you used?
I could dig that out, but I wasn't.
Oh.
You know,
I was hoping you had something lined up that would make it easier for you to interrupt.
I'm not ready to perform. I don't have my things.
That'll work. I'll take that. That makes sense for Morgurman as well. So when
How
you
about
want to
that?
use said interrupt, when somebody is explaining what they would like to do, feel free to hit your X-Files sound drop, and then the players will know to add a D6, or I'll know to subtract D6 after our roll is completed. Okay, Morgan?
That sounds
And
fantastic.
remember, you get one. It's your reaction, so no attacks of opportunity if you decide to believe. All right. Moving right along. Diddy-dum, diddy-dum. Did you roll to see which way you went?
Ooh.
For your omen?
Oh, no. I can just, it's,
I thought you rolled it like
Weirdos.
once
Yeah,
per
you do have to roll a
day,
die.
and it
That's
goes
right,
one
okay, here we
direction
go.
or the other. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
It's either a plus or a minus, depending on what
It's
you
a
roll.
woe, so
So
I
that's a
can
negative.
debuff.
You
Yeah.
can debuff. So
Yep.
no buffs for
Knew it.
players, debuffs for creatures. All right.
Awesome.
Going to the top of the round, Morgurman.
Oh, and I get to go first? Yeah, that's not always good.
Please ignore the blue will-o-wisp and the people at home. Please ignore the blue will-o-wisp. That is just our cameraman.
Just the
suspend
ring
your
light, it'll
disbelief.
show up in our eyes.
We have a terrible gaff working today. We'll be out there and about with the rest of the team trying to make this work.
Well, before I move, actually, I have to cancel all that. Are they advancing towards me, these ash pile people?
No, they appear to just be sitting at the tables, perfectly calm. Not moving, not reacting at all.
Not noticing me?
Not as of this point, no. Nobody even seems to be looking in your direction. The entire room is almost dead silent. Unless, of course, you or your compatriots are yelling out.
Nope. Not doing that anymore. I'm not even whispering. Nope. Throw away the key. I'm quiet. Quiet as a mouse.
Sit with us. Come sit with us. Comfortable.
I'm gonna leave.
Where would you like to go? Find the exit.
This way. But stealthy. And I was thinking of casting guidance on myself before I went, xylophone.
Before you Tarek all over the place.
So you're gonna do a guidance.
Yes.
We're gonna send you one of these.
I like perception checks. I'll get to that in a minute. Let me do guidance first. Oh, we're casting guidance. So we don't know.
Is guidance on all
Eric, there's something
skill
appealing
checks?
about you tonight, man.
It's just
I don't know what it is.
Some delicious potassium.
Well, I appreciate you saying so.
a little radioactive, if you know what I mean. I think I've
Is
got
that the
that
Fix
covered.
It did that song in the 80s? Radioactive?
Didn't drop it on me. Let me do it here.
I think that worked either.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know if your spells are working here.
Hey, are you?
That's not very good either.
Here's the guidance. That's not much better.
As you come
I didn't even
traipsing-
break double digits with all the dice in the world.
As you come traipsing out of the room,
Sad.
Shit, I don't know where the squeaky floorboards are, but fuck you.
you see that this room is quite large. You see many of these forms sitting at many tables throughout the entirety of this great hall. All the windows, the same thing. No entrance or exit visible. Outside, the cherry blossoms reflect off the glass. The outside seems thick with fog and smog as you cannot see the sky or the source of the light. Moving right along, diddy dum, diddy dum. Tarek. What would you like to do, Tarek? It's your turn.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
My internet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your internet's doing the disco. All right, let's see if Tarek's internet quits doing the disco. I can hear you making noises. I can hear you making noises, but
you guys, you can't hear.
No, I can hear something.
All right.
I
think we're here.
Yeah, you're here. You're here.
Okay.
You're here. Oh, you were here. All right, we're gonna skip ahead and let Norv take his turn.
That's a good headshot for him. Get a screen cap of that
maybe
before it goes
Tarek's internet will buffer up. No, you're good. It's all good.
Everybody, that's happening.
Norval.
Thing that happened.
Snap.
No.
Oh, we're gonna go back to this one. Yep, there's all the sound.
I'll give him a visual show. Hold
I
on.
appreciate you.
I'm liking that.
It's gone. Now all sound is back
It worked.
there. And then let's see, is all sound gone here? Nope, it was just the one scene. Fancy. It was Norval's scene. Norval's scene had no sound. Yay, we're all fixed.
Wow.
We
okay.
appreciate you.
Wow.
Wow.
Shit. I hope you captured the sound for that robot breakdown because it was really cool. Be a good.
Yeah, actually, we did have that. Yes. Yep.
Never heard dying internet sound. Like all the emotion still came through. I felt like a dog listening to me talk.
Wow.
Worked though.
Oh no, you have woken the dogs. Come sit before they come. And you guys hear a growl or an echo coming
I don't like
from
that sound.
around the room. As soon as you go to look in one direction, it's coming from behind you. And as soon as you go to listen behind you, it's next to you, and then it's gone.
Shenanigans. I sense shenanigans.
Now we're gonna swing it on over to our friend Norv, or not Norv, Tarek, because it looks like he has functional internet. He's been wiggling for a couple minutes.
Yep, I've definitely been wiggling over here.
He's been wiggling it just a little bit.
So I'm going
Tarek,
to
you can hear your friend call out. You hear this noise now echoing, a growl.
And I can hear the talking saying come sit with us is coming from these ash people, right?
It seems to be echoing from everywhere as well. So yes, probably maybe the ash people. Maybe it's coming from the room itself. Everything here seems to hum just a little bit differently to you, Tarek.
All right.
What are they doing? Are they just like sitting there doing paperwork, or like?
Yeah.
Some have their hand on like a cup that looks like it maybe at one point may have contained tea. Others just have their hands clasped sitting on the table in front of them. Others, their hands are just in their laps and they seem like they're leaning back, relaxing, taking in the view of the cherry blossoms outside.
This whole thing has some like other planar vibe though.
I'm gonna double move. I'm gonna
We'll give you a roll to check that in a moment, Margaret. Let's move the camera over here.
I'm gonna move right up to here. I'm gonna move right up to this ash.
There you go. Panorama camera.
Oh, good God.
As you come out, you realize
Tarek.
the vast size of this room, which you had greatly misperceived or understood the sheer numbers that were out here and the number of tables. I'm going to send you a free perception check as another
I may be the groundskeeper here,
seems
man.
to echo from the darkness and the shadows of the southwest.
Oh God, my dice have just been fucking garbage.
Closing in on
garbage. Okay.
Closing in on this ashen creature, Tarek, you remember him. He used to be a regular at Blinders. However, he got arrested on a stealing charge. Most people believe that he was sent away to Outlier, but nobody's seen him since then.
Jack? I go, Jack?
Come sit. Have tea. It all moves differently here. Just need to let go.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that, but what is this place?
For you, for us, it is all. And we're gonna go back to Morgrimmon now.
Yeah, those are all wrong answers, Jack. I'm sorry.
Morgrimmon, you see Tarek is apparently talking to one of these creatures. If to your visuals, this creature is not talking back. Hasn't moved at all.
Okay.
I think that's really funny.
Does he appear to be ensorcelled?
No, he seems like. Let's do this. We're gonna
Sounds
give
like
you.
a gremlin. I have to say, it sounds like a gremlin.
We're gonna give you two of these, two separate ones. First one counts for Tarek. Yes, he seems completely ensorcelled.
2-2. What are we doing? Playing trains?
He seems completely ensorcelled. And this has to be the dinner hall that you heard that they were building down by the docks. They must have knocked you guys out and brought you here. You don't know what these creatures are. They have to be something from Arcana Troll, but this you are sure of.
We've got to get back of house at the restaurant theater of the mind. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm scared. I want to light up and go like Doomslayer on this room. Just hope that they're all one-hit explodey ash piles, but they won't be. They won't be. And I don't want to be what kicks
You're
off
muted, Eric.
TPK.
Cool.
Gizmo.
So if it's my goal in this narrative conch shell, I'm gonna walk up behind Tarek and go, "Come along now, we're leaving." Like with some concern and attempt to like get him to go, but
He's talking.
I'm sure he's in source. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. I'll go. Yeah, I think you're right, Moonhaven.
I think I heard Norv this way. I made that roll. It was much higher.
I agree
than
with
that
you.
last bit of garbage.
I saw Aura's light. So yeah, agreed.
Put it in a song.
And you start.
No,
working in
I
that
mean not like
direction.
that. I didn't see it like that. I mean I saw, him cast light and, his power comes from Aura, so it's Aura's light. I didn't have a come to Jesus moment in this wretched place.
I really am out of the habit of writing metaphors. No more.
Who this Jesus
more
guy is
us.
anyway.
Norv,
Yeah, come to Aura.
Norv, can you make that roll for me, please?
I could if you sent it to me.
Jesus,
Oh,
Fine. Fine.
he's this rad dude all the hip kids are talking about.
Well, you can't make it even if I do send it to you. So what's the difference?
Apparently not.
He's cool
yeah.
with tattoos and microbreweries.
Oh, what kind of check is that?
He's got a
It's
ponytail,
perception
man.
check. I mean, what are my track record for perception is
Jesus.
pretty bad.
I don't know. I like not making perception checks, so then you just spring the trap face first.
Oops, sorry.
I
Tarek,
usually make them all game until
Tarek, it is your turn. We're going to get back into the way initiative.
It's supposed to be.
Are all those dudes gone now?
You went quiet,
Oh.
Kev.
Oh no.
I said they shouldn't be.
They all disappeared off the map.
There's
Oh,
one.
they're coming back.
I'm fixing it. Don't
That's
worry.
okay. That's okay. I can use my imagination to have them be back there. When it was all gone, I'm like, oh, is this a thing that because sometimes you mess with the map and we're too busy being like, aren't we fun? and then we miss the thing. And I wanted to make sure it wasn't one of those moments, right? Tom, am I wrong?
I want
Eric,
that
am
sound
I wrong?
drop. I want you to just say, "Aren't we fun?"
That would be a good sound drop.
Yeah. Whenever I'll record it whenever you guys want.
I want it
So
captured
what
in the wild,
would you like to
tagged, and
do?
re-released.
What would you like to do, Tarek?
I would like to get the fuck out of Dodge, DM. That's what I would like.
Sit,
I'm
have
gonna
some tea.
I'm gonna say.
It's delicious.
I'm gonna say. Thanks, Jack.
For old times.
I got plans, man. You know how it'd be. And then I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna walk past I'm gonna look past this person and see if I recognize this person too. And if they say fucked up shit to me.
Walking by, you look over, and you're pretty sure that's Meredith, the woman who used to go home with Godric many a night after a show.
Yep. Okay.
Her hands
gonna look up.
crossed.
I'm gonna
Her
look.
head turns, and she. What you think you can see dust as the eyelids move, but since it's all made from ash, you can't tell exactly where the pupils are pointed. Oh, Tarek, it's good to see you. Is Godric coming? It's been quite a while since we've seen you. Sit down, have some tea.
I don't think he's coming. Last time I saw Godric, he didn't look good. And then I'm gonna look over my shoulder to Moonhaven, and I'm gonna give him one of these. I'm gonna give him one of these, and and no, like let's like get to the
Wrap it up.
chopper, like
Yeah.
like let's get.
And as you're doing that, let me double check here. Let me send you a free one of these. Did I send one more Grimmin
Right,
too?
because Tarek had a suspicion when he saw the goth pale elf that is the head of Arcana Troll being like, you're fucking shit up, and then and then he magics us, and then we wake up someplace else, and now these are like husks of vampire victims, right? Like,
We are not
bad.
husks, we are eternal. Come, share with us. Is forever. And as you look across the room, Tarek, and you start to try to focus to see if you can pick out who the people are, you look out across the windows,
and I know them.
You realize that they're not cherry blossoms. They're actually smeared handprints of blood from the inside that have left trails across the glass and have dried thin. The glass actually fogged itself from the inside. You cannot see outside of this room. And what Morgrimmon said a few minutes ago about this being another dimension,
Yeah, maybe.
something clicks with what you said, something about husks, and that triggers something else in your memory. But then it becomes Norv's turn.
And there it goes.
Well, 6 seconds, right? 6 seconds. Okay.
Norv,
Totally.
we're gonna give you
Gizmo. Sorry. It's just
free
every
one
time.
of these before you move.
Okay. Whew. Look at that.
There you go, Norv.
I succeeded at something. Feels good.
As
Go get him.
as you go to move, Norv, that sound, Gizmo, as you called him,
Oh shit. Okay.
now becomes quite visible. Would you like to continue going the direction you're going?
Would you like to know more?
Actually, I'm gonna cancel that move. I'm gonna move slightly differently.
Okay.
First thing I'm gonna do is light this thing up with a guiding bolt. If that's possible, can I do that without rolling initiative again? It's my turn. Am I good?
Yeah, it's absolutely your turn. Yes, it is your turn.
Excellent.
That would be a hit.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let's put that on our friend here. And then we'll put this on our friend there. And then, like, guys, there's something here.
I need to roll Roll some NPC initiatives.
Oh,
You don't have to.
Oh no, I
yeah,
do.
you don't.
Morgrimmon, you can go first.
I usually do. Ooh, yeah. If it's go time, if I hear Guiding Bolt, a song I know from the cleric, we're about to become like a trio. We've got magical school energy. Anime forms. I'm going anime form.
Cool.
Full anime?
Yeah. If not now, when? I mean, shit.
If not now, when?
Yeah, for real.
If
So
when
bonus,
later, how?
I'm hoping they don't have reach. I'm going this way. I don't want to do that.
Comfy.
If,
too bad.
why,
Warm.
what, how?
And if, what else? I do like that I can go through the interface and it's basically like I have a fuck this, fuck that, fuck all of them button. It's nice. I'm gonna move this way.
We want to thank Fancy Grounds for the fuck this, fuck that, and fuck everything features present in this most recent upgrade.
Yes.
Digging the
Nice.
whiz bang and the boodly bits. And
Yeah.
It's the best bootleg bits in a virtual tabletop I've seen.
I've never seen cleaner executed fuck it all.
in radio button fashion.
Mm-hmm. Don't be bamboozled by your own interface.
Hey, where'd the pupper go?
Don't worry about it. You moved away. It might be
Don't
behind.
worry about it.
It might be behind
Oh.
a pole or a beam that you moved behind.
Oh, it is shedding light. Yeah, but yeah, I see. I see.
Oh,
where
here,
it
I'll
went.
I'll drop some light on it. No problem.
I'm trying to go to I'm trying to like
Go to the light.
keep situational awareness going. I don't want to create blind spots in this
Oops.
place. Is nothing but blind
I
spots.
did not mean to give you light, Morgrimmon.
Oh, I'm
actually-
sure.
Actually, no, you
But
should have light because
glow,
you went.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you do get.
Yeah,
light
he's
effect.
glowing. Yeah.
I got the
Never
glow.
mind. I gave you a glow. I gave you a candle glow.
All right.
I handed a candle glow. Added a candle glow to the.
Perfect.
Can you see the candle glow from where you are?
Me?
No, Norval.
No, no, I can see the token, but and I can kind of see like actually like a sliver of glowing floor.
Do we have an invisible hellhound in here?
No, you just
No,
can't
it's
see
totally
it.
visible. It's glowing. It's just on the other side of that wall.
Oh, where
Yeah,
did you just
you
run out
can't
of?
see it,
You
Morgan.
came from the south. You came from the south, though.
Yeah,
I
he
just
moved it. He
I just
moved it
came
a
running
pace.
off from that way
in
like
Yeah.
that.
that direction.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm
Oh, Norv, hi. Don't touch anything yet.
Too late.
Okay.
I'm gonna go have a look at Norv. I want to make sure he's not ensorcelled. How close I got to get to him for that?
I'm not ensorcelled. There's a freaking
You can make
giant
it. You,
evil dog thing.
let's
If
see
he's
how-
pointing, then I'm gonna like put my back to the table. I didn't want to put my back to these ash guys, but
I'm keeping an eye on the ash people.
okay, good. Oh, there we go.
No,
like,
Norv is
I'm
not
not-
ensorcelled. The talk about this dog thing over there is 100% true.
Okay, I thought maybe he's just like, I see a hound. I'm like, yeah, that's a common one. Most people think it an omen of yeah, no mind.
You would
Like,
take that, more Grimmon.
it's like that. They're asking us to have tea. You got tea leaves. You saw the grim. Well, you're
Whoa.
gonna be miserable.
No,
but you're
dude,
gonna be happy about it.
I haven't been to a coffee house in weeks, dude.
I was
Morgan,
carrying some tea in my pocket.
as
but
you
this-
backed yourself up to the table, you were able to catch a peak of light of the glowing dog to the southwest of where you are.
Perception, Arcana. Can I shoot it?
It's about 55 feet away. Can you?
Can you dig it? Yeah.
Can you?
And you digger.
Yeah.
You may fire when ready, sir.
Oh goodness. He could
He's got
run away a little
120
further.
feet with the-
Yeah,
with
if
that
he could
thing.
run away a little further if he likes. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Because we gotta make him stop making that noise.
Because that noise is really freaking me out, man.
Good. I'm glad you guys can hear it too, because I've been over here freaking out myself.
Yeah, what? I don't know. Alright.
All I hear is my heart beating.
Oh, Grimmy, are you gonna shoot that dog?
I'm trying to. I experienced a little bit of lag. I'm having trouble targeting it.
Stay on target.
Sure. There we go. Yeah, die. Did we hit?
Yes,
Oh,
you
well.
hit.
You sounded upset about it.
I am.
Oh, well. Eat some radiant damage.
There's just radiant damage.
15 points of glow. Goodness.
How when I go to the dice, did you guys buy that?
Yeah.
Some of them, yes.
Yes.
The ones with the cool effects and stuff, they're the dice packs. They're like $5 a piece. Totally worth it though if you're into
Okay,
that.
Wait until I get to start
Fleshy dice.
attacking.
I'm thinking about it.
I've got a guiding bolt, and I'm not afraid to use it. In fact, I want to use it all the time. So,
Anything else?
good thing I can. Yeah, I've got the Archer Form Blast, which is like a follow-up where spectral Sagittarian form.
Put that grand advantage attack effect on him before you shoot him again.
He got the advantage on it the last attack.
I know, but he just hit him with a guiding bolt as well, so it happens
Yeah,
again.
that's true.
Oh, yeah. The first one
So that
went off.
So that next
but more-
attack was
yeah.
also the advantage.
You can try doing it again just to make sure it wasn't a crit. It was
Spicier.
not.
Spicy though.
It's a hit,
Yeah.
though. Radiant!
Ooh, so radiant. So delicious. So
Love
new.
that Joker.
So locking up. You can do it.
Jeez Louise.
Nice.
As the hellhound seems to explode in a ball of blood and flame. The smell
that
of
mean?
sulfur begins to fill the room as his own flesh begins to cook away in your radiant light. And that is the end of your fucking turn, Derek.
I'm going to, because the map updated and the spooky ash people aren't all there, but there's still that woman right here that's sitting in this chair, spooky, like, right?
They're coming back
Yeah,
slowly.
I'm making him come back.
Okay, then I'm gonna actually sit. I'm gonna brave it, and I'm gonna actually sit down in the chair next to her. I'm gonna do it, cause I heard the voices, and well, you know.
You heard the call. The call to action. The call to inaction. I often hear
sometimes-
that call. I
All
often
right,
hear
that
that
should be
Right.
all of them.
Yeah.
All right, let's
And
go
sometimes
over
to do nothing takes the most strength, you know.
You're so
That's
strong.
why I'm that's why I'm a freaking beast, man.
That's all. That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I ever. That's because I have this. Because I have this olive oil body, right? I have this olive oil body. Okay, I've never heard I'm strong. So thank you, Tom.
I
I
need you
appreciate
to
that.
make. I need you to make that saving throw I just sent you, Terry.
Oh, because you know what was happening? I was. We're so fun.
No. That's what it's for.
No, I'm doing a bit. I'm calling a previous bit back because, comedy's coming threes. So I pay attention.
I don't get it.
I'm gonna
Like,
do it
what-
one
what-
more time.
What are you getting at? I'm sorry.
Remember
you
earlier
lost me.
when-
Can you explain that again?
You remember earlier when I went?
As you sit down, Tarek,
Thank you.
you've never felt a chair more comfortable very
Oh.
ambient
Uh-oh.
temperature of the room begins to slowly lower. And it was a little warm before, but yeah, this is going to be nice. And I need more, Grim, and you're the closest one to him.
Yeah.
Give me a free one of these.
Oh boy. Oh, hang in there.
Yep. Ooh.
Ooh. Ah, dang it.
Looking over his eyes, you know,
I
he's
had
got some
inspiration,
bags
but
under his eyes, but you've seen that before after a long show.
I don't judge. I've got them too.
Norval
Norval
Waters.
waters keep on moving.
What would you like to do, Norval Waters?
I'm like, so guys, what the heck is going on? There's nothing else hostile coming after us right now that I can
As
see,
of this point, no.
Right. So
Come
I'm just gonna be like, walk over and be like, yo, Tarek, we don't have time for this, man. Let's go. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
There is nowhere to go. And as you hear that, you look around and you don't see any
like,
doors.
dude, who
You don't
keeps saying
see
that?
any exits, any steps.
That's freaky. Norv is trying to like ignore the voice that just keeps whispering at him because it's not sure where it's coming from. It's distracting. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe try and break a window or something.
Yeah. Am I now stupefied? Could I have responded to Norval?
But yeah, that was the intention of my action, was to like try to rouse him.
You can talk to him, but you think sitting here is a great idea. I mean, where else are you going to go?
Okay,
Find me an exit.
so at this point,
I'm
like,
gonna go look for
I'm
one.
not concerned about the fact that I'm
No.
probably stuck sitting here. Okay.
No,
All right.
you're-
So
you're
I'll say,
perfectly
hey,
comfortable.
I'll say, hey, man, we just took care of that moon. We just took care of that hellhound. We should probably just sit down and figure out what we're doing here. Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that.
I'm like, do you hear that? Like, do you hear that sound?
Yeah.
You don't hear it anymore.
Oh no.
Oh,
You don't hear the hellhound at all. Actually, you think you hear somebody playing the harp off in the distance.
Somebody playing the harp
What is
off in
that
the
chord
distance?
they're playing?
What
And
is that
suddenly
chord
you're
they're playing?
no, man. No one is playing the harp, dude.
you're distracted trying to figure out this chord that they're playing. Norval, anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna like dramatically give like Tarek like the back and forth slap, like whap, whap, snap out of it. Because like I saw someone do that like in a play once, and I thought maybe it probably works.
Yeah, he saw it in an airplay.
Exactly, an airplay.
I speak jive.
Exactly.
Hold Alt when you press that, Mr. Tarek.
Oh.
It's the
That's
DM
me.
stank eye button.
That's me. I'm Mr. Tarek.
Oh, look at that. Dang.
You didn't have to hold Alt.
Yeah,
That was
I
good
didn't
enough.
have to. I thought I
Yeah.
was holding alt, so apologies, but
You can't
get
figure
any-
out why.
can't get any better than
you're,
that.
You're not really warm, but Norval fanning you feels fantastic. And Norv, you are friggin' connecting. You can hear his teeth chattering together.
Sorry, man. I
He
didn't mean to put
knocks
on
the
all this.
shades off. The shades go flying.
All these rings are gonna leave a mark. Oh man. Sorry, Tarek.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm done. I got nothing else.
I mean, I'm enjoying being, I'm enjoying my choices today, fellas. Hopefully, I haven't inconvenienced, right? Because my thought process was these were all people that we know, right? So
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this place and why are they here?
I'm choosing to disbelieve it.
I'm like, there's freaking hellhounds stalking around here.
Well, yeah.
There's one fewer today.
Thanks to efforts of good citizens like you.
Everyone can be a glowing example to their community. Look to the stars, but keep your eyes on where you are. Situational awareness saves lives. This has been a Morgrimmon Minute.
Norville, I believe you have a roll hanging out.
I don't see anything, man.
You
I'm
don't
sorry.
see anything? Okay.
No.
Let me try that again.
Oh,
What's wrong one? Did that one go to you?
We're
No.
all
No?
weirdos.
Weird.
No.
All right. I'm going to have to extend my combat tracker here so that I can bring this save to you.
That was the sound of the combat tracker being fixed.
How about now?
I got it.
How about
Alright.
now?
Ooh, intelligence, my favorite.
Balmeroni, macaroni with the fringe on top, on top.
So what have I won?
First class trip to
Norv.
get
A vision of your mother appears standing directly next to you. And she hauls off and smacks you like you have never been smacked in your life. Your mother's never hit you like this before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. Let me grab your... Where the hell is
Well,
Miss
that was
Waters?
disturbing.
Miss Waters, where'd you go?
I'm getting like Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey when they're in hell vibes, and it's like Alex Winter in the makeup, and he's just grandma.
me. I'm starting to get in the spirit. I think I finally got the holiday spirit.
Morgrimmon and Terrace.
Yes.
Stepped up on you slow
You
leg.
guys do not see Mrs. Waters. You guys just all of a sudden see Norval's head snap back and a trickle of blood come from the corner of his mouth. Actually, Tarek, you didn't see that at all. It looks like Norv's starting to get into the rhythm of that harp, and he's dancing a little bit. Morgrimmon, you're the only one aware of this.
This is how we're all gonna die.
Looks like
Moving right along, moving right along. Morgrimmon Moonhaven, it is your turn.
Is it because of their proximity to this one? If I take out this ash zombie they're closest to, will it break the hold they have? Because, I mean, I gotta be putting some of this together. I rolled high on an Arcana check and a Perception check. I rolled low a bunch. But hoping you forget that part in this. Here we go, another one.
Yes. You are 100% positive that if you kill this thing, that they will be completely and totally freed of all of their problems?
All right, well, I have to lean into that.
Relax.
Oh, no.
Once
I
we
don't
are
want
all
to.
gone.
Oh, that
you
wasn't
can
a saving
relax, small
throw.
criminal. No, it wasn't a saving throw, but they're still talking to you.
Okay, well, I'm making my saving throw.
Why don't you tell your friend Tarek to come and sit down?
Get up, we're leaving.
Oh,
We're
Norvy, dear,
stiffing.
why is your friend Grimmy so upset?
I'm getting Hellraiser vibes, by the way. and Mrs. Waters, or Miss Waters.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Make an attack at
Madam.
the humanoid ash pile. What are you going to hit it with? You don't see Miss Waters. Only Norv heard that.
oh, okay, good. Well, in his mind, there's she looks like Julia.
Julia.
Julia. Yeah, we'll have to lean into that. I have to commit to the bit, and you don't throw a fit. You just throw out another guiding bolt. Yeah.
Come on, Grimmin, wait for his arrival.
I've
You
got
know
so
he's
many.
coming. That's a hit.
Twice. Yeah. Well, it worked so well. And I get some for free. So we may as well vaporize the ash piles. See? Cool. They're one-shots. All right. We're cutting a path.
You should just come and sit down more, Grimmin.
Nope.
It was
We're gonna shoot another one.
choice.
We're kicking it off. I'm hoping
Your
that
time is fleeting, more, Grimmin.
Everyone
Faster than your
is.
feet.
Nope. Yeah, have yourself an archer form blast. Shoot him too. I'm gonna shoot that one over there. Or
Which
did I hit
one?
with a 13?
Which one?
I don't know. There's 140 of them. The one to the north.
This
To the north.
this one here?
Sure. Yes. Him.
Okay. All right, drop some hit on him. Yeah, that hit him. Drop some damage on him.
Some sparkle. Some stank.
Bedazzled.
The struggle makes them sweeter. Are you gonna drop your damage?
I'm having trouble targeting. There's a little bit of lag. That's
It
the
happens to
internet's
everybody.
fault.
It's a little bit of lag.
Yep, it's happening.
Just a little bit of lag.
Do you think these voices care about your lag?
I'm just gonna throw it in the chat. You can do the math, DM. That's what I was trying to do. That's max damage. Oh, so add 5 to that 13. Yeah.
The Hellhound.
Oh,
Apparently.
well, I just threw it. That's the last thing I could successfully target. I'm not gonna let the trying to be good radio.
Which one was that?
13 points of damage to the one to the north.
Yeah,
Well,
they didn't-
no.
Lots of places have a north.
I gotta try to find it on the
The
mapping
ping in the
thing.
north.
I did not realize until right now that apparently the naming software that I use is not currently working. So now I gotta go hunting through all these ash piles to find the right one. No, I don't.
What a bummer.
It's gone. You vaporized it.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'm gonna be the Doom Slayer guy. Train. We're gonna die, but we're gonna take as many of them with us as we can. Maybe we'll just keep leveling. In the afterlife, run around making tea for ash holes.
You can run forever. and never
Well, 15
find
more
a
feet will
way.
be just fine. Okay, there's another one. I'm gonna clear the room then.
Oh, Morgrimmon. As you run that 15 feet, you bump into
What?
somebody.
What the fuck is that?
You run into. Yeah, let's share this for everybody at home.
Oh,
Pistachio.
His eyes lock on yours as he cocks his head to one side and snaps back, cocking to the other.
What's
A
with the
long
one-
red tongue falls from his pointed fangs. Do you have any more poo-poos left, or did you do your doo-doo poo-poos? Because you did two poo-poos. Do you have a tray poo-poo?
I did that at the break. No, it's we're
That's why we were late.
Do you
we're-
got a double bonus
Oh, you
poo-poo?
blame it on me?
No,
Oh, dirty.
Do you
I
have
was
a-
for the bit. It was for the bit.
And I will end the bit and take my turn. Or finish my turn. Try to anyway. All right.
Alright.
I mean, does it have like one arm that's just like human? 'Cause the
No,
rest of
no,
it's like,
no.
okay.
In that picture, it's like carrying one, like it's has it for a snack. But no, he's not carrying it around at all.
Okay. Didn't know if
Eric,
I caught you mid-meal.
it is the beginning of your turn. First thing we're gonna do is send you a wisdom saving throw. Hold down the Alt key, please.
I am holding down the old key.
Why does it keep going back to that? Oof. Yeah. No, that didn't work out at all. I mean, you don't understand what Morgrimmon's problem is.
Usually
You
don't.
know, Madeline just had to go and get tea because Morgrimmon knocked hers over. How rude.
Okay.
Madeline, they're on a first name basis? Oh.
Oh, yeah, Madeline. The one that he sat down with was Madeline, and she used to hang out with
Oh, I'm
goblins
sorry.
on the
I'm sorry.
weekends.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Um,
This is...
you're not really sure what their problem is. I mean, look at Norv. He's getting into it.
I can't target the shit that's in their head. I can't help them. I just set things alight with space energy.
So,
Can't
so
help.
I go to Madeline. I go.
Wait, is it my turn? Sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on, I'm gonna let Tarek say what he wants to say.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
no,
sorry.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I think I have questions that still are within the realm of possibility for Tarek, I think.
Okay, go ahead.
So he'll ask Madeline, did Godric bring you here?
Oh no, I asked Godric to bring me here many times, but he never had the time for things like this. Just wait, the show that's coming up, I've been waiting for a while, but it's going to be great, Tarek. It's like unlike anything you've ever seen before. Norval, it's now your turn. I'm going to send you a saving throw.
Okay, is this ongoing psychic damage? I'm not down with this. Okay. Oh, this is a different save. Okay. Not intelligence.
Nope, there's. But you got 2 saving throws going on now, man. First is that one, then is that one. Oh yeah, no, you're not doing good.
Awesome.
Your mom is completely and totally berating you for wasting your time with your friends and not doing what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to be at church today, and you know you promised your mom you would be at church. And that hurts, but you know you should probably just sit down like she's telling you, and get your friend Morgrimmon to sit down and eat with you as well, because you guys have gotten in enough trouble for tonight. Norvie, dear, get Grimmy to come sit down, making all the fuss. He's always so uptight, you know.
This is so messed up. All right. Well,
you failed both your saving throws, so this is a great idea, and your mom's words are cutting you just like that time that Tarek practiced his vicious mockery on you.
I'm working to forgive you for that.
And, oh, wait. It's his turn. He gets a turn. Did that come over to you, Morgrimmon? No? Don't worry, I got you. Try that one.
Got that one.
Let's try that one. The eyes lock with you, and it turns its head and it comes in closer, and you feel your resolve tighten, and it shrinks back and hisses. It is going to take a swipe at you with its claw, though, as it falls back. I don't know why it's not letting me do this on the map.
Oh, there it is.
And it misses your claw.
Yeah, we gotta subtract.
Oh,
it
rolled a 5 then instead of a 7. It's the cameraman's turn.
Cameraman.
The cameraman can.
Thanks, Sammy.
He sees what you do and makes baby Jesus cry.
I'm
Told you,
gonna
Hellraiser.
send
That's
you-
the horror movie I'm thinking about tonight.
I'm gonna send you a perception check, Morgrimmon.
Except when I, look at the banana.
Have such sights to show.
Morgrimmon, as you
What?
feel your resolve and it swipes at you, you turn and lean back to the left as you feel the claws just whisk through the air across your face. And looking into the northeast corner, you see one of the husks shake its shoulders and the dust fall as another creature begins to make its way toward you. Let's share this for the home team as well.
Oh, Oh,
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
has a bit of table, and he's not willing to table.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
That's not horrible. That's just ducky.
Ducky Dybbuk.
Is it my turn?
Ducky Dybbuk. It is not your turn. It's his turn.
Okay.
He's
Is
trying to figure out.
But he's just delivering healing potions and helping us out to get our saving throws, and then he's gonna.
That's how you see it.
Right. Right. In the hell dimension frequency that I'm in, this guy is bringing us drinks.
Right.
As he
look at-
raises his
so much
hands
fruit in that
towards
drink,
you,
and the
Morgan,
umbrellas.
you see sparks start to form, and they get brighter, and they start to form into the constellation of the Archer. But you shake your head, knowing a fiendish creature like this could not possibly control those powers, and you shake your head, and it fades off into dust as you steel yourself from his psychic effects.
Uh-huh.
I need to figure out what's going on with this. Give me one moment here. My combat tracker is getting a little it's getting a little big here.
Cries in combat tracker.
Mm-hmm. And it's actually going to be. Does anybody else go before Morgan?
No.
No?
We all.
Nope,
I think
nobody.
We
Nope,
all
Morgan.
rolled
Aha.
like really bad.
No, I was
Okay.
checking through them. There's so many of them on the
Okay.
tracker that go before him but don't go before him. So
I don't know if they can see what I see. I've got a suddenly manifested, I guess probably invisible, devil that made me think that it was the source of your mind fuzz. But it's one of these things. But I can't solo two of them.
Sure,
I've
you
got a-
can.
Uh-huh. So I'm going to move to here to basically look at this devil-looking thing, you know? I mean, is that safe?
Mhm.
And say, not today, devil, and cast Thunderwave. 'Cause that's the other spell I prepared.
Wave. Let's see. Let me make sure that Piasha is on the. He should be on the combat tracker now for you.
Pistachio's there.
Ooh, he saved.
Dang.
Gosh, yeah.
Pistachio saved.
He still takes damage though, right?
Yeah, he still takes damage. He just doesn't get moved.
Yeah, and knocked prone and all that. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
I was gonna pump it up and make it a third level, but I didn't say that beforehand. I didn't want to have a fork in the road, so I'm sharing that decision. That was the plan.
That was not a good plan.
Well,
I mean, it was a
I'm
good plan.
It was a good.
And
plan.
it was a
There
plan.
are-
Is
mhm.
all that I can offer. Whether it's a good
Right.
plan or not, you know, if this thing is suddenly like, you know, immune to thunder damage, then we know how bad a plan it was.
Right.
But I can still roll well.
Pistachio is light.
Okay. It would have been so much better if you had moved back with what I said there, you see. Oh.
All right. Anything else, sir?
Wake up, dummies! Can I cast guidance with verbal abuse from a distance? It works for his mom. I don't know. I'm just trying. Anything.
All
Leaving
right.
blatant disregard for the meta narrative.
Tarek, if you could give me that roll, please.
You want me to push Alt again?
Yes, I do. Thank you for
You
reminding
do have
me.
a D6 for guidance there.
Roll
buddy.
2 20s.
Oh, if I get a D6 for guidance, I'm gonna roll it now because
Yeah, roll it.
a D6
Cool.
with a 13's close. Hey, how's that? Is
Hey.
that enough?
Better be.
And as Meredith comes next to you and sits down the cup of coffee and tells you, just take a sip, it's delicious. It's the best you've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
The ashes crumble and fall to the ground, and two large curved horns come from a goat's face that looms down on him. A drip of saliva falling from his chin and lands bloop, on your forehead and falls down the curve of your nose, just missing your mustache.
Gross.
Or maybe it isn't your mustache. You should probably wipe that away when you get a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing you
Or
made
put
the
it
save
behind
at the
the
beginning
paywall,
of
at
your
least.
turn. What would you like to do,
Yeah.
Tarek?
Yeah.
But you don't think being here is a good idea anymore. Mm-mm.
No. Yeah. No.
Nope. And when you look over at Norv, he's not dancing. He keeps bouncing his head back and forth as if an unseen force is smacking him around. And you can see blood coming from his ears and a little bit from the corner of his mouth. He has lost all bodily control and autonomy. It appears that Morgrimmon is, for some reason, in melee with some blue-skinned demon with red, fiery veins
Awesome.
that bulge and protrude, and yet another creature of the undead realm drags its broken limbs behind it as it pulls its way towards Morgrimmon.
Damn.
Now I regret eating the refried beans for breakfast.
Head now snapping in your direction and eyes catching you, Tarek, as you
no
break
longer
free.
in Kansas. I'm gonna disengage, and then I'm gonna move to the other side of Norv here,
Mm-hmm.
Thunderwave doesn't have a snooze setting.
and then I am going to sing a little ditty to Norv, and you've got to break free. You've got to break free. You know, because of the mustache. Because of the mustache. Because of the mustache.
All right, let's hit this performance roll here, Tarek.
All right.
I mean, it still works regardless.
Okay. All right.
But with
I'll
that
take a
performance roll, I'll give you an inspiration point. You got above a 15.
All right. Cool.
Cool.
All right. Anything else out of you,
Lord
Tarek? Because you
knows.
disengaged. and
I
you
put on
bonused.
Norv's mom's clothes that I stole because the music video is drag. Everybody in drag to keep up with the bit.
You've got one of Miss
Just kidding.
Waters' large pink moo-moos on. It's got a bright yellow belt to it, and the belt clasp is in the shape of the sun for aura. Always got to accessorize, don't you know?
I'm advancing the combat.
Whoa! That's too many clicks.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. No, you don't need to apologize. That's me. All right, Norv.
Welcome back to my turn.
First one you're going to hold the Alt key for. The Wisdom one.
I am. You know
the Intelligence one, you do not have to hold the Alt key for.
Ooh,
there you go.
Those are decent.
Yeah.
You start to shake your head and you're like, no, Mom. No, I don't think I should be here.
I'm going to add my D6 to that one.
All right.
There you go.
That's still an 11. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's higher than a 10, which may have been enough. Not to meta game, but, here we are.
Yeah.
Sit down and shut up, Norv. Look at what your friends have done. They went and took my clothes while you guys were at the house. Now sit down and shut up. Wow. Why do you have to do
really
this?
Hurtful right now.
And you take another 3 points of psychic damage as she tears into your very core. You don't have to stay here. You don't have to take it. Oh no, you don't have to take it anymore. But what you do is up to you. You passed your wisdom saving throw, but you're still taking. You failed your intelligence, so Mom's still there doing psychic insults. However, the rest of the demons of the room are now visible as well as Mom.
Well, I'm gonna call out to Aura for some to shine some light on the situation and give me some clarity, and cast this Which one am I gonna do? I have a couple options here.
Sorry, and the fact that someone laughs every single time is the reason why I keep fucking doing it.
Banana Gizmo.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Bananasmo. Oh. Hmm?
Get a pointer out here because we need to. Let's say 30 feet. Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
that says
whoa.
30 feet. That's a nice bubble.
What do you do?
It is.
It's a very nice bubble.
So this is my channel divinity, Radiance of the Dawn.
Uh-huh.
So like I said, I'm asking Aura for some guidance here.
Uh-huh.
So as an action, you present your holy symbol and any magical darkness within 30 feet of you is dispelled. Additionally, each hostile creature within 30 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw. And your save for that is going to be not very high. 13. So everybody inside that bubble, I guess,
But not your friends, correct?
but not my friends, right?
Good.
Hostile creatures.
Whoa, that's wrong. Why did that just roll? Whoa, that was weird. Hold on. It didn't even roll. It just, I clicked the wrong button. And it was like, oh, 0, 0, 0.
Okay then.
Yeah,
We're
no.
radiated.
All right, still doesn't matter. I got a 3, a 1, and a 1. So maybe I should have stuck
beautiful.
with all the
Okay.
zeros. So what do all those failures do?
They equal.
Make your players happy.
Okay.
What do they equal?
They equal this much damage. 18 points of radiant damage.
We got a lot of fucking radiant damage in this party.
Yeah.
Sun and stars.
So hopefully that affects some of these folks around here and things pay attention. Stop messing with my brain. All right, that's my turn.
Right.
I'm not going to move.
I'm just
The only time-
double checking everybody's resistances and happy horse shit.
Right. The only time Norv and I like messing with our brains is out back with Fernleaf, okay? And
Yeah.
I
Haven't
don't
seen our
see
buddy
him.
Fern in a while.
I
Yeah.
don't see him here. I don't see him here. And
I
we
think a
haven't
trip
seen
to
him in
see
a while.
Fern is way overdue. If we get out of this thing alive, we're going to see Fern.
Well, I mean, we also haven't seen him for a bit, so maybe he's also a vampire.
That's a possibility. We can't
So,
discount that. Yeah.
We should double check that first.
Yeah. Yeah. If he's not a vampire, we'll hang out. But if
Then
he
we
is,
should
we're
hang out.
totally getting out of there. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Let's go.
Right.
here.
But we need to have a cover
That's
story,
true.
right? So we should make sure that we have the same backstory in case we.
Right. Yeah, we don't want him to know that we hate vampires.
No, Mrs. Waters twisted her ankle. We've all got to go do housework. Because there's a party coming over.
Yep. You know how she is on Aura's Day, right?
Hmm. Oh,
Everything under the sun, as it were. Okay, we must be going.
You know what? I'm going to erase my big circle because it's not there anymore. It doesn't last very long.
So what you flashed your holy symbol? You flashed your holy
I
symbol
need all
and then
those.
Like a wave of light comes out.
Silver slowly. Doesn't last very long.
Oh. The one to the direct west of you, Norval, like his head point. He tilts his neck back, his head pointing to the sky, and he lets out the loudest goat scream that I'm not going to do into my microphone, and this putrid cloud of rot fills
Ew.
that 30-foot bubble that you guys are in. You don't take any damage from it, but it is definitely disgusting and it smells absolutely foul. He is going to charge up at you, though, and make an attack with his barbed tail.
Okay, I am going to just
It's for style.
just for style. I can interpose my enforced disadvantage on this guy.
Okay.
By sending another flash into his face with my warding flare.
Okay.
Warding flare.
He's rolling at disadvantage. He rolled a 1 and an 18.
Ah!
Half movement.
Bulazow's got nards.
And his movement drops.
Oh, he hit himself in his own junk. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And he's in a minus
And
4
he's
to
in a
all
minus
actions.
4. Yeah.
Just became a Tenacious D movie. Cool. It's not Hellraiser anymore. We might win.
That lampshade's always on hand. It's close by, always.
Gotcha did not recharge. However, but Piacha is going to claw bite Morgrimmon for standing so close.
It's gonna miss.
Roll your d6 to see what your negative is. He rolled a 10, he got a 15, minus 3 makes it a 12, which your AC is...
Oh, 15.
Oh,
See.
so that made him miss.
It isn't in the stars for you to hit me with.
It doesn't. It only affects one of the two, correct?
Nope. It's all of them from now on. Rest of the fight, it says, yeah.
I know it doesn't say that.
No, it totally doesn't.
It lasts until I decided.
Yeah, I mean, I get a number of them though.
Yeah. You did block the bite though, because I rolled the bite first. So usually the bites are a little bit worse. We'll just
No,
put it
not
out
always.
that way.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled the bite dice. I shouldn't have rolled the bite dice.
Concentration.
Hold on, let me
Or super
double check
concentration.
something.
Oh no.
Oh, let me do something here real quick.
Is it damage? It's
no,
damage.
No. I'm giving you 2 points back because I rolled the bite instead of the claw. You passed the concentration, so it doesn't matter that it was less damage. I didn't want to re-attack you and then have you fail the concentration and all that. So you only took 12 points instead of 14 points from his claw.
Okay, I'm cool.
From Pistachio.
They got another?
Beelzu missed with his stinking cloud.
He got a -4 to all actions because he stepped on his own junk.
That's right.
Yeah,
Cloven
right.
hooves.
He already went. That's when he stepped on his junk. Now it's Divik's turn.
That's right. Yeah. Dickie Dybeck or whatever his name is.
Trying to figure out what to do.
You should probably run away in terror.
This one?
Scary monster.
Scary monster. Yeah, we're going to do that one first. Let's drop this one on Morgrimmon.
Is he running? Is he going to fetch us some treasure? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Can't believe it's not inspiration.
The demon behind you whispers
butter up the
Morgrimmon.
DM.
You can
What?
join us all.
I guess so.
And you fail your saving throw. And
Splendidly.
Pharisee Grounds waits in suspense as it applies the frighten effect to you for 1 minute, as you are now terrified of your surroundings and do not want to be here anymore. Tick, tick, tick. goes the clock. It is going to be Morgrimm's turn next when we come back from our next break, which we're going to take 10 minutes. Everybody go to the bathroom, wash your hands. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us so far and for sticking around so far. back. Like heartburn, can't get rid of us. Going first is going to be Morgrimmon.
Ah! Ow. There's this establishment shot of him all cold sweat on his forehead, single bit running down.
It's a middle finger. That's our new emote in honor of Elion. Although I could see how it could be a dreidel. It is kind of small. Maybe I need to get one with a little more oomph to it.
We need a bigger middle finger. If
A
any
skinny finger. Very skinny finger.
Yeah. I did my best. My best wasn't good enough. Okay, Morgan, I'm
Here
sorry.
we are back where we were before.
No, not this time.
Oh goodness.
Seems nothing ever changes. We're back to being strange. Really, nobody? Okay. I'm just gonna do anything for a bit.
Yep.
This commit to the bit. So this
Guilty as charged, Your Honor.
for real. Just working hard for that inspo.
Don't forget, it just clawed you and it hurt bad. It
Yeah,
hurt a quarter of your hit
like
points
being
bad.
hit. It was like being hit with a greatsword.
Mm-hmm.
Each of its claws is like a greatsword.
It was a little greater,
Oh yeah,
actually.
that's right. Yeah, that's why we
Really
were.
greater than a great sword. It was a not so great sword.
It was a
Even
Sword.
comper than you.
Meh, sword.
See, my only answer to stuff is
things.
magic. So once you roll a
You're a
one
winner.
and take 4d8 thunder damage and get knocked back 10 feet, because that's cooler than
I don't
disengaging.
know if he's gonna fucking survive. Yeah, no, he just becomes a blood splatter as he slides across the room and
Nice.
out of you.
All right, then I whip around and swagger over my friends.
Where's the Foley guy just like chucking a bunch of ground beef across the room?
Just trying to check here. Yeah, no, you chuck to about there. And that's the end of your chucking.
Yeah,
As
that
your
was a good
friend
turn.
becomes visible right there. And a small puddle begins to form at the shoes of Morgrimmon.
It's mostly sweat.
Tarek, it is
Yeah.
your turn.
That
Tarek was
That-
not a cleric.
that Dubyuk guy is way over there now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He does what he wants.
Shoot
gets
him in the
around.
face.
Alright. What's Go Face? What's Go Face
Face
Killer doing?
He's trying to stick Norval's entire head in his mouth so that he can dislocate his jaw and swallow him whole.
Okay.
Normally I'm here for that, but I got work to do.
Called Randy Old Goat. Now it comes back in hell.
I'm gonna viciously mock him. I'm gonna be. I don't know. I have nothing. I'm uninspired.
Well, there was a celestial. It's okay.
So that's a failure.
He's unwise.
So he takes 2d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. And then I'm going to, because she said that there was a show later.
Mhm.
There's no stage, right? There's no stage. But that
Nope.
woman also.
You're starting to think that this is all a ruse.
Yeah.
That somebody's
because-
been fucking with you.
Right.
It's all coming together now.
Right, but like we're still somewhere,
That is
So-
correct.
right?
Yep. You are somewhere.
We are somewhere.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move back to this table. And then I'm gonna give my boy. I never marked the bardic inspiration off that I gave Norv earlier. I'm gonna mark
Mhm.
another one off because I'm gonna give, as a bonus action, I'm gonna give Norv bardic inspiration,
Mhm.
and I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
sing the touch from the Transformers soundtrack, just exactly that, just the whole song, all the way.
Sweet.
So just close your eyes and picture you're a winner. and that's the
Give me
song.
that wisdom check there, Tarek.
Yep. Sorry, I was ignoring that check for the bit because I am a selfish player. I think.
I appreciate your honesty.
I'm trying it out. I'm diagnosing it in real time. Ooh, that's a failure, DM.
Certainly is. So we're just gonna pretend that nothing happened.
Cool.
It was a failure on your part.
We're gonna
just so
advance
that
the
you
tracker
roll it out.
on over to Norv. We forgot to get rid of the jazzy music here. Oh, there we go. This feels better.
Damn, look at all the shit I got on my character sheet here.
Yeah, you got
Nuts.
way too much bardic inspiration. We're taking
No,
ones away.
Right,
you should
yeah.
you should have one less bardic inspired or ratio or tower.
Okay, my
I had a stroke at the end of that
bardic
sentence, I think.
inspirators are
Inspiration tokens.
sketchy
bullshit.
inspirators.
Mm.
All right, so this dude, like right next to me, I'm not a fan of.
You still got
Not-
me
not-
plus, though.
Yeah.
Knock him out the box.
That one's still going on.
This
Yeah,
time
no.
I'm gonna. Oh, here comes that other inspiration on top of that.
Mm.
Here we go. I
Oh,
got a 6. Yeah.
as Mom is berating you, her voice cracks and grows deeper. Oh, Norvie, you shouldn't have stayed out so late. You're gonna fucking die. You're gonna be mine. And the facade is gone as the goat head's lips are moving to what your mother was saying.
Ew. Dexterous goatee lips.
Because
Greasy goading goat lips.
right, there's just because again I'm picturing like the 80s movie version of this where it's an animatronic goat head with just like
yes.
petroleum jelly smeared all over.
Yes. Yes. It's like right up in the
Right.
camera, like that is so good. I think Tarek
Quality
deserves
content you
inspiration
can get
for
here on Heathen Cantina every
Sure.
week, baby.
Ask for it.
Every
Hey,
week. Don't
Here
forget to
comes,
hit that like and subscribe button.
Oh, that's
Here
a
comes
scorching ray.
that. Yeah, here comes some scorching rays for your ass.
Oh, that one
the
misses.
hot.
Damn. Some hot garbage for your ass. All right. At least you get that.
Oh,
Let's call that a turn. No point in moving.
He has disadvantage on his next attack
why
by
did
the end
that
of his turn.
skip?
If that,
Mm-hmm.
add that to the calculus. But, here we are.
Doing calculus. What the fuck? I thought we were playing D&D.
I'm sorry, I forget. I did a bunch of calculus. To me, calculus is
Are we playing Traveler?
an old time. What?
Huh?
All right.
What? I'm
Traveler.
realizing.
To do.
Yeah, I did a bunch of calc in college, but I realized as I was saying that I was realizing that college was a long time ago. I would not want to test my calculus on camera.
Good lord.
Hot calculus streams in your area.
The hell is going?
Let's save that for our
I
OnlyFans.
gotta
Right.
figure
You want to
out.
see
Calculus.
mid-30s do calculus? Well, here on Heathen Cantina, we
Did
have
you guys get that
calculus.
saving throw? Yeah, there it is.
Nobody gets a saving throw like I fail a saving throw. I'd like. Oh, wait.
Ooh.
I feel like I made that one.
Oh,
You have-
I don't know if I
Is
did,
this
but I
against
feel
being
like I made it.
frightened?
No, it's not.
Okay, just asking.
It's against necrotic damage.
My
The
second
rotting
favorite
presence.
damage.
The horned creature belches once again loudly, black smoke filling the 30-foot section around him. The two of you fail it as your skin begins to rot and wither and dry as dust, much like those who were once sitting here in this room. However, he is going to attack with his barbed tail. I know he's got to do it at disadvantage because he was mocked.
Please
so
and
he's
thank
gonna
you.
attack Norv at disadvantage and roll
And
a
a
2
2
and
and
a
a
3.
3,
So
my
neither
two
one of
favorite
those.
numbers.
Why does it keep
They're not.
skipping? Oh, because he's
favorite
dead.
numbers
That's
are-
why it keeps skipping him.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense. Oh, it's Dibbook's turn.
Tinkerbell.
Let's see. You already did that one. I already did that one.
Really got Jones for some French fries, like right about now.
Let's could
Not
go for
usually.
some lunches.
I have those. I made a bunch yesterday. I had a bunch left over. Gotta heat them up.
That apple crisp that I made earlier is calling my name.
Mm,
Oh, that's what he's going to do.
I love apple
Apple
crisp.
cider.
Oh,
Nice.
And his long red tongue falls from his mouth, creeping up the back of Norval's
hold
jacket
up.
as he
Ooh.
takes a -6 to the 6 he rolled. Or takes a -1 to the 6 that he rolled. He rolled an 11. As
Ooh.
Norval shrugs just as he feels the wet of the tongue begin to caress his neck. And he shrugs
Yo,
the tongue
yo.
off,
You don't know me like
defending
that.
himself. Mugriman, things are getting a little out of hand.
I can still shoot the
At
Billy's,
disadvantage because you are frightened.
I'm not shooting the Dybbuk. I thought it was only him.
Doesn't matter, you can still see him. Everything's at disadvantage because you can fucking see him. You are
Oh, okay.
afraid.
Ah!
And
Take
he
that.
got closer. He just disappeared and got closer.
I'm gonna shoot his friend.
You know, I'm still visualizing that Evil Dead close up of the goat with like the Vaseline slime, like all in the face.
Yeah, exactly. Like, because there's that scene in Evil Dead 2 when like the moose head on the walls, like,
Oh.
Exactly.
right,
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like that kind. It's
Oh.
it's puppetry just with like Vaseline.
You want
and
to know what was
KY
really
jelly
sad about that,
smeared all
Morgrimmon? I really
Oh.
should do something awful because you rolled a 1 and you dropped a 1.
I know.
Wow, double ones. Brutal.
And then when you rolled on the D6 for the fumble chart,
It's a 1.
you rolled a 1.
Yeah. That was my bonus action archer form blast. I haven't even taken my standard action. I
feel
may
like
not
let's-
get
there's
to. I may just
inspiration for that.
dry out. Yeah,
No,
wouldn't
Yeah,
that
if
be
you
you-
nice?
want, do you want? I have inspiration. You want to use mine? Take it.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, take it. Take
All
it.
right.
I'm marking it off.
Whew.
Yeah, no, we don't need this shit.
You're still
But
at
only if you roll a
disadvantage.
1. Yes, there's one of them. No.
So-
All right. Well, I dropped to 13, and
Eh.
kept the 7, got a
Okay.
15. Did that hit? How tough to hit is Billy's owl?
That shouldn't
hold on, I
have.
gotta
That shouldn't
check.
have been like that. That shouldn't
Yeah,
have.
I gotta
rolled like
check.
that.
I gotta check Bill's out because you shouldn't have rolled as what?
Well, he.
He still has disadvantage because he's frightened. So
Oh,
that's
my
why
bad.
we
My
can-
bad. My bad. Carry on. Ignore me.
He gave me inspiration so that I could roll again. That's what I
Reroll.
did.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah.
Nope. The confusion
Um,
was mine. Carry on. The confusion was mine. Carry on.
Bill is,
Just don't roll
I gotta
damage on that
check
because that's me.
his. Yeah, I gotta check his AC because you.
My apologies.
Because you attacked me.
I did.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
There's also rum in
It's
this
fine.
apple cider, so don't tell mom.
Oh,
Don't tell mom.
you're sneaky.
Don't tell mom.
No, that hit.
Tell
That
Mrs.
hits Bill out.
Don't tell Mrs. Waters. She'll be so mad.
You would be a little upset.
You
Like
hit Bill
Mrs.
out.
Waters, we went to a hell
might-
dimension, and I also got drunk, and I'm sorry, and I stole
we
this
go.
from you.
12 points
and
radiant
you
damage.
stole her jewelry in her underwear.
The jewelry for real, the underwear was just for a bit. If I can cleave continuity like that, you know what I mean?
She's not getting this Angora sweater back. I'll tell you what.
I could see more Grimmin wearing the Angora sweater.
Yeah, he would work it.
Totally worth it.
He would work it because
Yeah,
it would
Norval
show off
comes
midriff,
to-
and he's gone.
Norval, when you
Um,
came to, you do realize that Tarek is wearing one of your mom's favorite muumuus.
I'm like, what the? Okay, never mind. We'll talk about this later.
All right, here goes the guiding bolt.
It was for a bit.
And yes, I should have done that
Oh.
first. Now I fumbled. There you go.
All right. You didn't hit the fumble chart though, so you're good.
That's good. I don't want to hit the fumbonies.
Anything else, sir?
Harsh language, dirty looks, more urination upon myself.
All right, Tarek.
Tarek is going to move just this smidgen closer. He's gonna also sing the touch word for word
You
to
got the
Morgan.
touch.
Yep, to Morgerman.
You
And
got some
then
flowers.
yep. Yeah. And
Been through shit, it's really bad. You didn't grow up and have a dad, but you're a winner.
and then
Your dad calls us all sinners.
and
sorry.
then nope, wrong dad.
I don't know.
And
Who knows?
then-
That motherfucker might be everybody's goddamn dad.
Well, I know he's not mine.
Papa was a Rolling Stone, after all. Dorfman preacher. That's where he's getting his NPCs.
So and then I'm gonna use this new feature that I got at 6th level, where I can use an action to start a performance that lasts to the end of my turn, and during that time, you and any friendly creature within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Oh.
They must be able to hear you to gain the benefit. The performance ends early if I'm incapacitated or silenced.
Let me double check
Counter
something
charm.
here.
Counter charm. I could see, you know, if he's already frightened, it not impacting that, you know, based off the verbiage. But either way, that I'm going to use that as my action, and it's going to be a really involved version of the touch. I'll get my loot out for it.
Oh, he's going fretless on the loot.
Yeah.
All right, anything else?
Nope. The action economy tells me so.
Norv, you are next, sir.
The little ones.
My
to
turn's over, this I know.
belong. Action economy tells me so.
Oh boy. Work on it.
There's a bit. There's a bit there.
Okay, I am going to cast Flaming Sphere. Why? Because it's on my spell list. So yeah, I'm gonna follow a ball of fire like right all up in this guy's grill. I'm gonna smash it all up into his face. And yeah, I guess he's got to make a dexterity saving throw of 13. You know what? I can do that right here. I got it. Did you do it? You did it.
Be muted.
You're awful quiet.
No,
there, my friend.
ignore that one that came up because that came up as a 0 for some reason. I clicked the wrong button.
I'll drop it on him.
Okay.
I just realized that I can do that.
He succeeded on his saving throw.
All right, so then he
That's take nothing on that one, isn't it?
takes nothing because that spell's ass. What did I waste my spell slot on that for? All right, and then
Because you're an idiot, Eric.
stupid.
That spell's
person.
great, except for all the times it isn't.
Because you're an
And then
idiot. Your mom was right.
Hey, come on.
Just-
That's
No,
just mean.
no, it was Phantom Mom. I didn't hear that. Don't listen to me. I'm going on mute.
Phantom Mom? I didn't see that.
Just because you're wearing my mom's underwear
Just
doesn't mean I have to take
You
this
are
video,
my
okay?
mom. All right.
Doesn't mean you are my mom.
it was for a bit.
Yeah, for a couple bits. We're done.
Yeah,
I,
he's trying to attack you, Norv. Man, he still missed.
Stop that any time now. You should be afraid of me not by now.
He's not.
You've worn him out. Got him on the ropes. Kinda do.
I do need that from everybody though.
Oh,
This guy belching again.
yeah, I'm
Mhm.
good at those.
oh,
He can do
goodness,
that
thank you.
every turn.
Manners, man.
Oh, that's another 5 points of rotting presence that affects Norval Waters.
By
However,
the
his
gods, what did you eat?
barbed tail misses you.
Oh, do I have to make a Constitution save to keep these flaming spheres afloat?
Oh
Aloft?
yeah, a concentration check.
Yeah. I just throw one out there.
Yeah.
It's just a con save, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, that's
yeah,
good.
we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
All right. And Divik disappears and reappears
Mm.
because he can do that. Oops. And Tarek, as you're singing, about to hit the crescendo, all of a sudden, your neck is cut off by his red or not cut off. Your air supply is cut off as his
He's just
red
all out of
fleshy
love.
tongue begins to
Mm.
constrict around your neck, doing
Mm.
10 points of necrotic flesh as your dermis actually begins to slough off. The smell of rot hitting your nose. I'm all out of love. It's Morgan's turn.
I'm
You're
sorry.
still
I'm terrified.
frightened.
I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
It is
Huh.
Saturday.
It is. This is bad.
Okay.
I'm unable to hit, so it like really sucks, and I'm crit failing a lot. I just need to believe in myself. Tomorrow will be better. It's not all woe, woe, woe from here.
You do have a D6 Bardic Inspiration.
There's that.
But a
there's
one
the,
is a one.
the
That
chorus
you,
for the touch is echoing in your ears still.
right, that you should use on your saving throw
Yeah.
for being frightened at the end of your turn.
You got the touch.
Oh yeah. I haven't.
You
I
got
don't
the.
think I'm gonna go here. Oh wait, I can't move closer.
Nope.
Wait, that's not closer. This isn't closer.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you go like, that's closer. Ah.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
there?
yeah, like perpendicular. You know.
Radial.
Oh
Kinda
wait,
like
actually, hold
Yeah.
on.
orbiting.
That's the wrong person.
What?
The one
That was
you're
me.
afraid of is Dybbuk over here.
I
Mhm.
know.
Yeah, I guess moving radial.
I just want to get line of sight to him. I mean, I'm not trying to move closer. I'm going to be at disadvantage either way, but
Uh-huh.
I must confront my fears. Try to have a breakthrough.
Should have just had the coffee. Should have just had some tea.
You know, they
You're
were
gonna
just
spend
offering coffee and tea.
the rest of your time with me.
Oh, that will.
You're a
okay.
winner.
You
are
could
dinner.
Oh,
D6.
D6. Here we
could
go.
help you there,
4,
yeah.
17 hit.
Yes.
Oh, good. Then have guiding bolt, and then make a concentration
Oh,
check like a
It's a
champ.
waste of a 20.
But you still grant advantage to the next person to attack you.
And
So,
you're
my
still
attack-
afraid.
That's okay. I'm a very giving person.
Anything
Even
else? Yeah, it'll just be regular vantage then. If you attack him a second time.
I have concluded my turn.
Tarek.
Huh?
It's your turn.
Okay. So that dude is right there now. I am going to.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I
I will
forgot to
wait.
do
Oh,
one thing when you got hit by his tongue.
Okay.
You have lost one permanent hit point. I'm sorry,
Me?
it's your turn now. Yeah. You've dropped from 51 to 50 as he has drained part of your actual life force.
Yeah, you felt it escape as soon as the tip of its tongue like went into your ear canal.
Yep.
Gross.
Yep. You shivered just a little too hard. A little bit of pee came out.
That's nasty.
5150. Pretty soon you're gonna have Sammy Hagar singing for you.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at my spells. I'm looking at my spells to see if I want to cast one, but I don't think I do. So I'm just gonna hit him.
Advantage.
Take it.
Hey!
Super crit.
Nope.
No,
You gotta
not
roll
a
a 6
super
for a super crit.
It's a 5-6. 1/3 chance for a super crit on the table. You still get your regular double dice though. Like
It's super crit.
Okay.
Super crit. It's super crit. Yeah.
Oh.
You are no
you
longer
suddenly feel much better about yourself, Morgrimmon.
Goddamn right.
Feel like I knew if this is what it took, I don't know, some type of smart quip. I don't know. Tyler's drunk.
That's right, rum and cider.
You're the meaning in my life. You're my inspiration.
I was thinking that maybe we'd have to shift into paranoid.
Oh.
Anything else? From
No,
you?
Finished with Mark Remen because he couldn't help you with your mind.
because he was frowning all the time.
It is your turn, Norval.
Well,
Did you give somebody bardic inspiration, Tarek?
Not that turn, because
Well, why
Norv.
the fuck not?
Well,
kidding.
because you still have it. Because you
Get
still
wrecked.
have it. You still have it. And did Morgrimmon use it last time?
Morgrimmon used it last time. That's
I
why I
had
just
to.
took it off. Yeah, I just took it
No,
off.
I couldn't let that go unanswered.
Nah, I didn't use it. I didn't use it.
Morgrimmon's got a chip on his shoulder.
All right, Norval.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, it is,
Finally?
sir.
I see.
It's coming back around again.
I am going to use my bonus action to ram this ball of fire into this thing.
Goodness gracious.
And he gets another dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I dropped it on him.
Oh, he failed that time.
He failed, so suck on some delicious fire damage.
Spell ever.
It's minimal. Okay. What's the effect? If there's an effect. Is he on fire? I don't know.
He took
It's a nice
2
effect, I like
points of resisted damage.
that. Okay. You know
Anything
what?
else, sir?
Yeah, I am going to allow my concentration to lapse on that
Okay.
so I can cast a spell. That was just my bonus action. So I'm going to does he take half if he saves? Yeah, he does. Okay, good. So let's just drop this on him. as I fan out my
He
fingers.
fails.
And a fan of flame jets out.
Nice.
He did not like that at all.
I'm sorry, that was hilarious. Okay.
I'm having fun tonight, guys. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Quality.
It's a turn. What's a flaming dude gonna do now?
He's gonna do stuff now that he's
Yolzao.
now that he's no longer been ridiculed by your friends. Did you all get that?
We're a lot cooler than him. Our clique is hot, and theirs is kind of busted.
Right, we're hot. They're
Fortunately,
not. Classic, boom.
Norv
There's the rhyme right there. Boom.
failed.
That was my flaming spear. I would have dropped my. I had to drop my concentration to cast Burning Hands, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's not there anyway.
So technically, it doesn't matter.
Oh wait. That was the wrong thing. Haha, ignore that second roll.
I'm ignoring everything, man. From now on, I'm ignoring everything until you tell me not to.
Wait, huh?
Oh, that's his rotting presence. Never mind. There's his barbed tail attack.
His
was
rotting
confusing.
presence is my Cradle of Filth cover band.
His rotting presence. Amen.
He
It's my
still
favorite
misses with
Christmas
his
song.
tail. Unbelievable.
It's your favorite what song?
It's my favorite Christmas song.
Maybe we should do a Morkborg Christmas.
Oh,
And I'll do
Oh.
corpse paint
Oh, I'm
Christmas.
so down for that.
I would do a more
Absolutely.
for Christmas
So
if I could play a heretical priest again.
I will wear the corpse paint. I'll do the whole thing for sure.
Well, my heretical priest did survive the session that we played, Tom.
Yeah, the rot black sludge.
Which is a fun adventure.
It is. It's a back of the book kind of good time. It's in the same box as the rule set. Keep on the
don't-
Borderlands.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash the notifications button over here.
Oh yeah,
and-
we're still streaming, aren't we?
So far.
Mm-hmm.
So fun.
Mm-hmm.
I forget sometimes.
I pretend that we're not, and then I just let this come out, So
I just don't think about it. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody who's still watching.
right, I appreciate it for real.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying this, then that means there's at least two people enjoying this, me and then
His
you, so-
eyes, Dybbuk,
Oh.
the one that you were afraid of, Morgrimmon, his eyes
more.
catch yours, and then all of a sudden he disappears and reappears, occupying, it's really weird, occupying the same space as you do. You're both going to just take a whole shitload of damage. He may have just killed himself in the process. He's an asshole. Shit happens.
Shield?
Sorry, Morgerman, you answered that in the form of a question, so
It's fair. I mean, is this something? I guess not. Oh no, he dim doored. Fuck his
dim-doored.
dice rolls.
And
Holy
he killed
shit.
he killed himself in the process,
Get that
but he's
massive
hoping that
explosion
he
of
got
blood
you
out of
close enough to take him with you. He dim-doored into your space. He
Can't
saw that you
sublet
weren't
my-
afraid anymore, and now he wanted to leave just a little bit in your mind to remember him.
and in like every other like open orifice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid anymore.
It's your turn, Morgrimmon. As you
I'm
are
gonna need
covered in rot and flesh, and the smell is putrid.
I stand there for a moment, and it smells right foul.
Just picture this wet gloppy noises as it drips off onto the floor.
I'm above
Right.
it.
It's the meat left over from earlier. It's just
Right,
been
yeah.
sitting out.
The Foley guy had to pick that up and throw it again. It's like, I'm
All
just
right.
enough for this shit.
Here we go. Probably the last one tonight. Have yourself a guiding bolt.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a
16
one.
hit the Bulazao.
Huzzah!
Does a Bulazao get hit?
I remind you
Yes.
of the babe.
Have
Babe with the
that.
power.
And he's dead
Who
outright.
do? You do.
And as you hit him, he explodes, and you guys immediately start looking around the room. There's got to be another creature, something in here. The lights outside, the light emanating through all the windows, begins to flicker on and off, on and off. And you find yourself once again in darkness. We're going to take our last break for the evening, come back, wrap up the show. We appreciate y'all for hanging out so far, for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for coming along. If you're watching this on replay, hey, even better, we appreciate that as well. We'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. coming back live. Thank you, everybody, for watching, enjoying the show so far. As the party once again finds themselves within darkness. And Tarek, something goes through your head once again about the husks.
Yeah.
And you're reminded of the psychic husk. That's what was bothering you. It was there. It was on the tip of your tongue. This is some type of dimension. Those people, somebody must have fed on them. But what exactly? Something isn't right. And as your vision begins to fade back, you find yourself once again standing in Norv's home. Dolly Folletto standing there. Surprising you all survived. Doesn't matter. I prefer brains with a little more spark. And as he says that, he exhales, and the smoke slowly draws down, and you see it form what looks like tentacles coming from his face. As he cracks his head, and his eyes roll back, revealing yellow irises underneath. And his face begins to transform into that of an illithid standing in front of you. And that is where we'll pick up in 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah. You guys have been nicely tenderized, and he prefers brains that are still alive, so it's a win-win situation here. Dinner should be
now that we've marinated in our own juices.
Oh no, those were of my machinations.
No,
And
yeah,
now
those
you
juices were the
realize-
Beelzebub thing.
You realize, Tarek, you put together that those husks of those people are most probably the brains of those who have been eaten prior by Arcana Troll when they were brought up on charges and then sent to Outlier, where they never actually made it, and instead were dined upon by the illithid. And that is where we will start out next week. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Horrible.
I'm glad. I'm glad Oz is going to be here next week. Let's just.
Yeah, there's going to be a clank in the kitchen.
Salt shaker.
There's going to be a clank in the kitchen as he pops up from the sewer, and there's our Arcana bot in there waiting for him. And then we're all going to roll initiative, and some stuff's going to happen. Or we'll give him the choice. You can come running in the front door with one chasing him down. But shit's going to go sideways one way or another as Oswell shows up with information about the kids.
Oh no.
Oh no. Thank you all for coming this Wednesday. Don't miss Low Talk with Morgrimmon and his fantastic cast as they play more D&D goodness. See you guys in 2 weeks for this. We do have a third show that's in discussions and beginning to start up, which has nothing to do with D&D, but it should be a lot of fun if it works out. And,
Spoilers, it has something to do with dice.
Maybe. Could have something to do with dice.
Okay.
But we all appreciate you, and we'll all see you soon. Thank you for coming tonight.
Good night, everybody.